A man is parachuting in, and Guy explains that this is a free city. A city where you can do anything and bespectacled people are the heroes of this city. For the sunglasses people, the law is a joke and they go on all sorts of missions. We meet Guy, who thinks he lives in heaven, and after breakfast, he buys coffee from Jesus' shop. He sees a pair of shoes with $200 price and checks his card, and he only has $187, which is not enough to buy. Then he meets with his security guard friend Buddy and they head toward the job. The guy works in a bank as a cashier. He is everything except the love of his life. His friend asks him to be patient with his feelings. Suddenly, robbers enter the bank and everybody gives up easily while Guy and Buddy lie down together. Guy says he knows what type of girl can make him happy, but Buddy tells him no girl exists. Millie appears before a masked man and asks him for the secret location. The man tries to flirt with her, but she only makes an exchange. The man asks another question and she shoots him and leaves. Guy tells Buddy that the robber's shoe has foam soles and I barely feel when he stepped on my face. Millie moves forward looking at the map and Guy is surprised to see her. Guy stops her and says, "You are listening to my favorite song." Millie ignores him and leaves. Guy thinks she is his dream girl and follows her. Guy calls her but has an accident with the train. Then we see a real-life Millie who is playing a free city game, and here we know that Guy is a game character. The guy wakes up again looking a little weird to go to the coffee shop. Jeez offers him a regular coffee, but this time Guy asks for the cappuccino. Jeez is shocked to hear the word for the first time because this is out of the game. Listening to this, the officer calls a tank to kill Guy and Guy quickly drinks his coffee and leaves. The robber again enters the bank as usual, and the guy sees Millie outside. Buddy asks him to stay away from the sunglasses people and the guy says, "What if I wear glasses?" For the first in the game, the guy confronts the robber and asks for his sunglasses. The thief player beats Guy badly, and Guy shoots him, taking off his glasses. Every character is shocked to see his move and Buddy shouts at him. Outside, wearing the glasses changed everything for him. He takes the medical kit and becomes healthy. A character dies and Guy collects his money, then checks the ATM and buys the pair of shoes. At the Tsunami Game Studio, Keys the game developer notices that a non-playable character has stolen the player's glasses and killed him. Mouser says let's just kill the character and they start playing the game. Mouser and Keys meet Guy in the game and ask him to remove the NPC avatar. They think some hacker is doing all this but Guy doesn't understand them. He says this is my real skin. They tell him to use a playable character and the guy still doesn't understand anything. They open fire at him and the guy runs to save his life. Reaching the building, the guy takes a high jump and Keys uses a code to catch him. Guy is shocked to see the building blocks are moving and runs toward the exit. He jumps again and opens a bubble suit which saves him from dying. As he exited the suit they hit him with a car saying that was the heartbreaking story of Blue Shirt Guy. Keys tells Mouser that we killed the guy and the number of players online didn't change. Mouser says it's just a glitch and asks him not to tell Antoine. Mouser says anyway, "You're an MIT genius, indie game designer," and Keys says it's a long story you don't want to hear. Millie, Rusk and McKee developed a game life itself and during the interview, they tell the anchor how this game is like a reality. Anchor asks about their personal life as if they will get married or not. And Millie says they are best friends. Keys arrives home and sees Millie, he asks her to leave. They sold their game to the Tsunami Games and Millie says that Antoine uses their code in his game. She tells him that their source code video is inside the Free City game and asks for his help. Keys doesn't think that way and asks her to leave before Antoine finds their meeting and kicks him out of the job. Guy reawakens and chooses another shirt this time, while Millie starts playing the game and reaches the place of source code. The guy finds her and before they know each other, the guards open fire at them. Escaping through the portal gun, they arrive at Millie's hidden place. Millie takes him as a player and asks him to level up if he wants to play with her. Guy doesn't know how to level up and she tells him to rob cars, steal guns, and kill people to upgrade his level. The guy starts to upgrade his level by helping the other characters. He becomes a worldwide sensation as players tune in to watch his heroic deeds. Guy goes to the bank and meets Buddy who is stunned by his new look. Guy tells him that he met the sunglasses girl and talked to her, and now I'm one of the sunglasses people. The robber enters the bank and Buddy lies down but the guy asks him you can change your life. He takes the robber's glasses and asks his buddy to wear them but he refuses saying he can't do this. He asks Robber to go and tells Bombshell to do something else instead of wasting her time with a man. Keys receives texts from Millie who tells her that our proof is inside the game. Millie's enter the stash house and the Keys open the secret door for her and tell her to find the code quickly. She finds the clip but surrounded by the guards and Keys says I can't help you there. Guy makes a quick entry on the bike and they both fight with the guards. As more security arrives, Millie jumps at his bike. They both escape from the building and then use a flying parachute. Antoine arrives at the office and Mouser asks him to remove the blue shirt guy. He refuses, saying this one is giving more ratings to our game. Antoine tells his team to create an upgrade of the blue shirt and orders them to make new skins for Free City 2. Keys interrupts, saying you told the fans that there'd be the same characters in the sequel. He also highlights that players are facing too many bugs in the game, but Antoine never wants to listen to his suggestions and asks him to work. Guy takes Millie to his garage where she asks him, "Who are you really and where did you get that skin?" Guy tells her that I worked in a bank and was confused about the skin thing. Then he takes her for the ice cream and they kiss each other. While in the real world, Keys tell her that the Guy character is not a player but he is an AI who is doing everything with codes. Keys decides to help Millie retrieve their code before Free City is wiped from Tsunami's servers to make way for its sequel, Free City 2, in 2 days. When Millie tells Guy the truth of his situation, Guy breaks off their relationship, telling her that he is in love with her. However, after talking with Buddy about the situation, Guy realizes that there was something more than love in their relationship and gains full sentience. Guy returns to Millie and agrees to help. Guy breaks into the stash again with Buddy's help, where its owner, recognizing Guy, hands over the evidence. Guy's continued popularity threatens the launch of Free City 2, and Antoine orders Keys and Mouser to reboot the entire game, but Keys refuses and Antoine reboots the game himself. In the game, Millie finds Guy without any memories of his sentience, but recalling Keys' advice that Guy would need a reminder, she kisses him. Guy's sentience is restored, and he recalls the location of the island, part of life itself that will not be protected from the pending data wipe and which is the only proof of Millie and Keys' original code. Antoine then tries to directly eliminate Guy and Molotov Girl from the game by raising their wanted level to maximum, but as Guy and Millie have persuaded the other NPCs in the game that they are more than their programming, they no longer respond to outside commands and refuse to interfere. Antoine then resorts to directly manipulating the game topography to kill Guy and Molotov Girl, while Keys makes his own changes to protect and direct them to the island, broadcasting the effort to all of the Free City players who had been ejected from the game. Antoine fires Keys and then sends Dude, a muscular, unfinished copy of Guy developed for Free City 2, into the game. Unable to defeat him in direct combat, Guy puts his sunglasses onto Dude, the HUD distracting the far less mature AI indefinitely. Antoine then enters Tsunami's server room and begins destroying the game's servers with a fire axe in a last-ditch attempt to prevent his theft from being revealed, leading Mouser to discover Antoine's crimes and get fired, but Guy makes it to the island before he can destroy the last one, an event that is seen by gamers all over the world. With the theft revealed, Antoine holds the remaining server hostage and demands that Millie abandon her lawsuit and surrender the Free City intellectual property, IP, along with the profits from the game. Millie, believing the real value of the game is in its programming, enthusiastically agrees. The game's inhabitants are saved. Without Millie and Keys' code, Free City 2 is a catastrophic failure at launch. Antoine is vilified by the media for his now exposed crimes and he is arrested for theft and criminal damage. Keys, Mouser, and Millie start a successful new company with the recovered code to release Free Life, bringing Guy, Buddy, Dude, and the other Free City NPCs into it. Thanks to Guy, Millie realizes that Keys' code was in fact a love letter to her, and they embrace and kiss. Guy reunites with Buddy, and they begin to live their own lives in Free Life without having to follow their original Free City coding. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos.